Welcome to Mrs. E English Skills. I'm Mrs. E and today we're looking at how to write a forum post. What is a forum post? A forum is a community website dedicated to the online exchange of information about virtually any subject you can imagine. It provides a venue where people with similar interests can discuss and debate various topics. Nowadays, they are one of the most common places for people to have conversations, ask questions, and provide answers. They can be known as groups, forums, and message boards. How do forums work? In a standard internet forum, a user creates a post. That post can be accessed by other users at any time. Posts can contain questions, opinions, images, videos, links, and more. Let's look at an example. Our poster, Jessie86, has posted a message with the title, "Should there be a prison sentence for not recycling?" And Jessie says, as if any sane person can see that a prison sentence is way too harsh of a punishment for not recycling. We have so much to contend with these days that it's easy to forget to put your jars and cans in a specific coloured bin. Sure, recycling is important, but there are so many rules for it. You can only put certain metals, certain plastics, certain thickness of cardboard. Who has time to analyse every piece of rubbish? Users can then respond to the posts, which creates a dialogue other users can participate in, also called a thread. So we have Rainforest Girl 92, who has said, "Do you have time to save the planet? Because that's what we're discussing here. By not recycling, you are killing the earth. It may not matter to you, but what about the next generation? Our children, our children's children? Do they deserve to die as a result of our laziness? I think a prison sentence is a fantastic idea. We need consequences to promote action." You can see there's a space underneath this for you to add your own comment. A writing exam question might ask you to write your own comment in the forum giving your views about whether you think there should be a prison sentence for not recycling. Although these forum posts that they've given you as examples are quite short, you are still required to hit the word count, which is usually around 150 to 200 words, so be mindful of that. In your answer, you will need to give your opinions and argue your point of view. You can argue both sides if you want to. Acknowledge the other forum members, stating whether you agree or disagree with their opinions, and back up your arguments with evidence. So, should your writing be formal or informal? A forum post is your opinion within a larger conversation, so it is usually informal. You can use conversational terms such as, "Are you kidding? You must be joking. I'm not being funny, but..." But try to avoid slang, as this is regional and may not be understood by all participants in the forum. When you are presenting an argument, you need to be persuasive. Use devices such as the following in order to achieve this. Rhetorical questions. Do we really need to be that extreme? Similes. It's like placing a band-aid on a torn-off limb. Metaphors. Recycling at home is only a teardrop in the ocean. Hyperbole. Reusing your shopping bags can make all the difference in the world. Repetition. It will cost our money, cost our environment, and cost our future. And direct address. Only you can make a difference. We are all in this together. Let's have a look at a sample answer for the question that was posed. I have to say, when I first read the title of this thread, I was shocked that this was even being asked. How can a prison sentence apply to not recycling? But then I read Rainforest Girl's posts and realised how ignorant I've been. I haven't been thinking of the effect our generation is having on the future, particularly our children's future. I am a mother of two, and I would hate to think my lack of action will result in my kids suffering after I'm gone. But I do agree with Jessie that a prison sentence is still too harsh for people who forget to put certain items in the relevant bins. I hardly think a wayward bean tin is the same as, say, murder. A meek little housewife or house husband in a prison full of monsters would be like a lamb to the slaughter. Maybe the government can think of something somewhere in the middle. Thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. The more people who subscribe, the more videos I'm able to make. Don't forget to check out my other videos in my channel to help you keep improving your English. I'm Mrs. E, and I'll see you soon.